That was a great first episode of Alien Earth. I love the way it was shot, especially the first little bit. It was like the first Alien movie. Better resolution and stuff, but it gave that feeling at least. And it's nice that we're gonna get to see different alien life forms. We know the major one, Alien, well, the Xeno, but the movies were always called Alien. It just had to do with xenomorphs, but really it could have been about anything. I mean, there's the story, of course, of the black substance, which technically I think we still don't know necessarily where that comes from. We know what the creators did with it, but I don't think it was ever explained where it came from to begin with. But that being said, we get to see other life forms that are dangerous. We didn't see a lot yet, just these bugs that bite and then just drain your life. Not even take it don't even take long. But also it's also nice to see some of the other corporations, well specifically one that existed in this, especially with the synthetics. And I haven't watched it well in full Blade Runner, but I'm pretty sure that's supposed to exist in the same universe. Which could make sense because like I think we all forget there's multiple colonies in the alien movies and stuff. Multiple planets that have been colonized. There's no like guarantee they all start at the same level of technology once they, you know, start to build out. So like I could see that. That being said, things with these synthetics is creepy, sad, but also intriguing because they didn't just like put their mind, which I didn't expect there to other be more than one besides the main one. Put their minds into a synthetic. They put their mind in the body, but also try to simulate the mind that they would have had in their human flesh body to allow them to still have emotions and things like that of that nature. And they can lower the dosage on that or higher, make it higher. The dosage right now seems, I guess you could say, efficient, but also sometimes what Wendy comes off as like a little creepy and dismissive, but still, still the wonder of a child there, even if in the adult body. And like the original Peter Pan story, or at least the Grimm version of it, it wasn't like the Disney remake of it, where it's more of a wonderful place, really. It was dark, and this is on that path. But yeah, just her watching her brother. I was not expecting them to be watching in Ice Age, though. I think that's the fifth movie or the fourth one. I can't remember. I know it's not the first three, so I'm pretty sure it's four or five. Or did we have a? There might be. I don't know if there actually is a five. I know there's supposed to be a new one coming out, but yeah, just seeing how all the kids behave, especially one girl who's clearly afraid of still being sick, even though they're in a body that couldn't get sick. But also thinking of their mortality. Are they forever? Do they have a battery pack? That makes sense. Because they still have their minds and they're still young. And Wayland is still a terrible company. But also, I don't see this company as being like the good guys either, necessarily. I think all the corporations in this universe are probably trash. But yeah, just seeing what they're attempting to do is crazy. But yeah, it was just a fantastic first episode, and also just seeing the crash, and then her brother being involved because he's a medic, and then her basically making it so she goes out here and try to save his life. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I can't wait to see where we go from here and see what other creatures we end up dealing with. The Xeno's still alive though, that too. And these synthetics, the one on the ship, always doing the crew dirty because of Wayland, really. But also like seeing Earth and the way people are living. So can't wait to see what the second episode has for us.